Uh, oh, okay. Hey guys, Mono here. Welcome to a look at Digimon Stories Cyber Sleuth Complete Edition, Digidestined Edition. This is the mod that I've linked in the chat just now. It's currently pinned, I think. Is essentially a minor rebalance or an overhaul depending on how you look at it, and it's really good because it fixes some of the issues maybe that I have with it, and my goal is to try and see if those issues are fixed. This is just a one-off stream really, just a break between Xenoblade. So let's get started here. I backed up all of my saves. They're in another folder, so we'll be starting a new game here. Oh, okay, we're using the PlayStation layout. Got it. Right, so the mods I've currently got are the Undub mod, which fixes some of the translation errors, you know, the infamous monster one, and I think I've got the Systemon fix as well. And on top of that, we're running the Digidestined mod. I was going to run the Glitched Hammermon mod, but I ended up choosing not to. It just doesn't feel right, it doesn't look right. We'll be playing the original Cyber Sleuth, the first game, so the right one. Yeah, we do have audio, that's good. Ooh, right. I was going to use VC Face, but I was running into higher than I'm okay with CPU usage. Options. Let me have a quick look. What? Whatever. Graphics option. This says borderless window, but the game tabs out, like completely disappears when I tab out anyway. Or whatever. I don't think I have the 4K upscale mod, so whatever. I think I was running into issues with that. Everything looks okay to me, honestly. So let's go for it. I'll tell you more about what's changed as we get there. I think I played up until the bit where you're at the top of the tower and it's, you know, the no going back point. But I don't remember everything about this game, so that's kind of cool. So the setting of the game is we're in a sort of near future scenario where the metaverse has essentially taken over, and people, instead of using a computer, opt to use some sort of VR environment that just happens magic-y, wibbly-wobbly stuff. Like, don't ask, I don't understand it. Probably something similar to the full dive from SEO, or like, well, I guess it's Digimon, so it makes more sense that way. You get turned into data and you get digitized. Digimon. Anyway, this is a chat room. This is sort of a, you know, top-down representation of what happens inside the chat room. So maybe they're accessing the chat room from their phone or something. In this game, instead of having Digimon be like their own sort of entity in a separate world, Digimon are kind of part of cyberspace, they're just kind of there. And here we get... Oh, who's this? Is this a GM? Game Master already? No, not quite. Nearly though. Yeah, I love the setting for this game. That being said though, sometimes the storytelling and gameplay don't always vibe with... Let me know how the audio balance is, by the way, because I haven't had much of a chance to look at it. I think I might turn it up a bit, actually. Yeah, like I said, the game completely freezes when I tab out. Borderless my ass. Anyway. So Akino is the rebel type. That person kind of just does whatever they feel like, regardless of the consequences. Blue boxes, well, I'll explain that guy later. And as expected, everyone is a coward and chooses not to. Except, this is the player. Okay, first things first, character creation. I don't recall if this was in the original game, but you can actually choose between two characters, the male or the female. The problem is this game's translation is kind of, or localization is kind of mid. It's almost like it was partially done in a machine translation. The story constantly refers to you as he, him. And, well, you know, I'm not saying anything. You know, the game does refer to her as female, so... I mean, I'm assuming it's because this first game didn't have a female character? I don't know. Anyway, so we'll just be going with male. We'll just leave the name as default. They're gonna dox me. Wait a minute. Turn that off, turn that off. Okay. That's good to me. Yeah, I know there are a few games that do that. They throw your computer's name in the game and be like, yeah, that just happens. I'm surprised nobody's made any real stink about that, but hopefully that doesn't actually take off. Yeah, some would, including me, would view this sort of place as dystopian because of the implications on us, but some people would say this is the future that mankind intended. Anyway. Let's hope you never have to end up with us.
画面上でのやり取りではなく、アバターを介しての直感的なバーチャルリアリティ体験と最先端の電脳
On one hand, you know, Digimon. On the other hand, corporate cyberspace. Ooh.
エデンは世界をつなぎ未来を紡ぐヒューマンネットワーク上白エンタープライズが運営しております。
Hopefully audio is okay. I feel like the voice volume might be a little bit quiet, but it's not super relevant at this point in the game, so... What I might do is turn the BGM down just a touch and turn the overall volume up. Alright, start menu here. Oh, right. Here we go again. Let me turn this down like 70. Turn the overall volume up to compensate. Okay. Save. Okay. I like to play the game with the camera zoomed out just a little bit. I feel like it's kind of close. This game was designed... Wait. Hold on. There we go. Yeah, I had some issues with the controller earlier. I think it's Steam Input that's doing that. Unfortunately, I kind of want that, but whatever. So it seems we have to talk to people. This guy's logged in from abroad. Doesn't look like it, but okay. What? Oh, he's talking about this guy over here. That's kind of shady, right? Yeah, obviously a hacker. Horrible. People just label us like that. I don't know where that is, but I remember the name. The white boy. A ghost. Tentacles? Anyway. Demon of the Creeping Darkness. Sounds pretty edgy. Anyway, I know the guy to talk to is this guy. He's telling you to go beginning, but I don't know if you can do that yet. I forget exactly which guy it is I'm supposed to talk to. Not these two. Even with me, I was testing this earlier as well. Ah, there we go. It's a weird trigger, that one. I'm not sure exactly what it is. Maybe it's a sequence of people to talk to or something. Anyway, yeah, we didn't see anyone who seemed like those two, so... This game kind of reminds me of Fate Extra in some ways, especially the cyberspace aspect. Also how it kind of seems kind of, I don't know, dystopian horror-ish. You'll see what I mean about that in the future. On that note, I actually considered, sort of half considered playing Fate Extra on this channel, but it's one of those games that I have difficulties actually following through on. Like, I usually play up to the second boss and like, nah, I don't really feel like playing anymore. Oh, it's Mr. Nabbit again. Oh no, we're late. Are they not? As far as I remember, the choices in this game don't really mean much. And now we get to the real meat of the game. Although this is sort of visual novel-ish in nature, once again, there we go. The game is actually more of a detective game. It's in the title after all. You spend your time looking for information and then looking for the people to hand the right information to get new information that you can complete your task. That sort of thing. Now, other mods I was thinking of, unfortunately we can't really do much with third-party mods in terms of Digimon because the mod that we're running, the Digidestined Edition, does not really do much with the third-party mods, so it said if you want to run them you can, but we won't really do much with them. Right. So certain Digimon that I was wanting to run, I can't. But that's okay because I've actually fixed a few, well, supposedly fixed a few. I'm not sure how that's going to work because I wasn't able to actually test that. Yeah, this area in particular reminds me of Fate Extra. The music, the aesthetic, just... Oh yeah, this game's voice isn't all Japanese. It's a good thing I turned up the voices, or rather turned down everything else. Wait, she gave away her real name just like that? Wow, okay. If you haven't noticed already, the character designs are a bit of a departure from normal Digimon, well, what I would call a normal Digimon game. Unless you consider the designs from like Dawn and Dusk. That being said, it's hard to feel the same way about Dawn and Dusk because we don't really have proper reference until this game came out for... spoiler. He was mad about something. I like her voice acting. I don't know who did it, but excellent job. Ghost? Not quite. Close up. He reminds me of a character from a Tales game. I can't remember exactly which one it is. Wasn't Grace's. Hearts? I can't remember his name, but I remember a certain black-haired character being like the overly coolest dude ever, or is that the wrong character? I can't remember when I watched that, but it was a while ago, so I didn't have a Vita at the time, so I couldn't play it, so I wonder if it's worth looking into now. One day.
真田新だ。ま、適当によろしく。
自己紹介くらいちゃんとしなさいっての。もう分かっちゃってると思うけど、これがブルーボックスの中の人だよ。なんかイメージ違くない？あっちだといい感じに面倒見よくって頼れる兄貴っぽいじゃん。私もこっちで初めて会った時、マジビビった。 不愛想だし、自己中だし、目つき悪いし。
I mean, there's a bunch of flags you could put on this guy just from the get-go, but I'm not gonna go there. I'll let the story work itself out.
アホは放置で頼むわ。で、オタクを待っている間にこの辺りを探ってみた。 俺らを呼びつけたナビット君がいないかと思ってさ。え、幽霊探してたんじゃないの？ま、そのついでにな。結局、どっちも見つからなかったぜ。
Ah, that's a shame. That's a real shame.
それどころか、一っ子一人いねえ。いくらクーロンが危険エリアでも、ハッカーの一人や二人は。
Ah, here we go.
お待たせ、ナビット君だよ。集まってくれた良い子の君たちにプレゼントだよ。これは世界を変える力だよ。
Actually, you know what this game reminds me of? I was just thinking over my drink. Reminds me of the Neptunian games in some ways, the way it's presented and everything. That explains why I like this game so much.
ハッキングだ。俺たち全員ハッキングされている。
Digimon capture.
俺のゴール
Gotta catch them all.
に突破しやがった。
Oh wait, wrong game.
ナビットってやつ。
Fireball? Had a fireball?
デジモンキャプチャー？
最近ハッカーたちの間に出回っているハッキングツールだ。ね
え、デジモンってあのデジモン？
ああ、オタクが興味津々だったそのデジモ
Although I
ンだ
do
ろ。
wish that it had an auto mode. I don't know if there is one, but I couldn't find one earlier.
特定のデータ。
Wow, look at Hackerman over here.
スキャンしてキャプチャーすると。お、やっぱデジモンってデジタルモンスターの略らしいぜ。
デジモンってハッカーが使うヤバいプログラムなんだよね。じゃあ私たちハッカーになっちゃったわけ？
そう言えなくもないかもな。ま、いいじゃん別に。ハッカーなんざ今時珍しくもねえし。や
だ。ハッカーなんてやばいよ。絶対やだよ。
It's funny because in, you know, the average person world, hackers are people who, you know, turn society on their head by taking down like tech giants and stuff and crashing websites and stuff. But there are also groups of hackers who do good deeds by exposing weak points in infrastructure, reporting those, and maybe they get paid.
いらない。こんなプログラム捨てなきゃ。あれ？嘘。アンインストールできない。
やめとけ。プログラムにプロテクトがかかってる。無理に削除すると何が起こるかわかんねえぞ。
Are you saying that you've tried? Huh? Do that. That the ghost? My experience with the choices in this game is that they don't really seem to matter. Yep, you go home. That being said, about the localization though, it seems to match up most of the time. Like, it seems to get the topics right, whereas some games just completely do away with it and expect you to play with the English voices. But at the very least, good job at keeping the localization relevant to the voices. Yeah, we can save, I know. It's especially important to save if you're playing on hard mode, because hard mode, I've heard, is absolute nails tough. Especially in this early part of the game. Apparently, the longer you play it, the easier it becomes due to the experience buff, but unfortunately they gave early Digimon the ability to one-shot your partner, and your only partner, meaning game over. You know, weird. Yeah, this music in particular reminds me of Fate Extra. Reminds me, I need to get a Fate Extra one day. It barely ever goes on sale, and it went on sale in the summer and I missed it. Oh, cutscene time. You ready for some horror? Scared of cyberlogical horror? Well, this is the game for you. Oh, and guess what? It only gets worse. Okay, so despite my ridiculous knowledge of Digimon, I never learned Digicode, so I don't know what that means. All I know is that it's something. All I know about it is that Digicode kind of lines up with our language in some ways. It's more like a cipher than a language. I wonder if the people who composed this music are the same people that made the music for Fate Extra. I'll have to have a look at that. I'll not look at it right now because this game has a habit of crashing on Linux, so I'm not hugely sure about tabbing out too often because that sometimes causes crashes in various games. So let's just leave it at that. Okay, that line there is very sus. Oh, that's right, I've got cursor. I can't hide the cursor completely, so...
君はハッカーの証であるプログラムデジモンキャプチャーを手に入れたばかり。いわばハッカーのひな鳥だ。ここには様々な目的を持ったハッカーがいる。セキュリティホールを見つけて報告する義足的なもの。
Yeah, this is what I was talking about, yeah.
個人情報を狙いアカウントを強奪するもの。
The voices still seem very quiet. Maybe I should turn the BGM down a little bit more.
本当にいろいろだ。君はどんなハッカーになりたい？その様子だとひな鳥どころかまだ卵から帰ってもいないようだ。ハッカーを目指すか他の何者かになるか、それは君の自由さ。だが経緯はどうあれ、君はハッカーに興味を抱いてここまで来て、その結果デジモンキャプチャーを手にした。だったら試してみるといい。デジモンと呼ばれるプログラムの驚くべき力を。
It would be even more interesting if they made you lose this next fight, but...
では未来のハッカーの誕生を祝して君に記念すべき1体目のデジモンを進呈しよう。ほら君の後ろにいるあれがデジモンプログラムだ。
So these are our chosen starters: Terriermon, Palmon, and Hagurumon. Right. So it's time to start talking about the mod. So, whenever you come up to the starter question in Cybersleuth, people will either come up with two solutions. One, Hagurumon, because you can go straight to the Sukamon line and starts racking up the experience. Or Palmon, because Rosemon's burst mode is incredible. And Terriermon is... yeah. However, the mod nerfs penetrating attacks a little bit and buffs normal signature attacks a little bit, so it should level out a little bit, but endgame bosses. The other thing this mod has done has nerfed the Sukamon EXP strategy thing, so you shouldn't need to use it to get through normal anymore, so you can more or less just pick whatever you want. I would love to randomize it. However, we can just do this. Terriermon. Yes, please. Not all of them are like that. Let me just adjust the microphone a little bit. It needs to be as close as I can. Okay, that should be fine. Ah. What was that? Oh, not this. Well, at least I won't run in this game.
せっかく用意したデジモンに逃げられてしまったな。何？デジモンならいくらでもいる。すぐに代わりを見つけよう。少し待っていてくれ。しかし驚いたよ。このエリアにあんな強力なデジモンが出現するとはね。
Now, supposedly, the developers of this game wanted to implement starters that were not especially popular Digimon, because they wanted people to explore different Digimon, rather than using the what do they call them? Game mascots, series mascots. It'd be like using Pikachu in every single Pokemon game. Why would you do that to yourself?
追いかける？あの強力なデジモンが欲しいのか？いや、あれはまだ君の手には負えない。やめておけ。なんだって？君は追われたデジモンを気にしているのか？物好きだな。
Oh right, the length of the stream we're looking at about somewhere between 1 and 2 hours. It's kind of vague, but it's awfully warm today. The UK is, oh, some say it's not in heat wave. It technically is, and it's only getting warmer tomorrow as well. So, not fun. I'm not a fan of heat. Never have been, especially the nights.
君がそう決めたなら好きにするといい。後を追うなりなんなりね。
I know, I missed the item. We'll get a chance to go back for it. It doesn't really matter since you won't be fighting much this battle anyway.
とんでもない卵だな。
I'm trying not to present it as a walkthrough, but oh, he came to help. That's good.
ただのお人よしか。奇遇だな。僕もそれなりに物好きでお人よしなんだ。特別に力を貸そう。まあ、君は何もしなくても構わない。
Why?
ただ見ていればいい。誇り高きハッカーの力をね。
Is this really okay?
どうやら君と一緒に戦うつもりらしい。随分と手順は狂ったが、そのデジモンは君のものだ。しっかりと指示を出してプログラムを使いこなせ。
Alright, let's see, what do we have here? A little bit of scan data. Now, if you've ever played the Digimon story games or the Digimon World DS games, you'll know exactly how to play this already. I don't know. Can I view stats yet? I can. Balance. Okay. Well, since I don't know, we'll just attack. Wow, Terriermon's actually physically strong. That's pretty cool. Oh cool, we got a heal. Alright. First battle over.
Digimon キャプチャーのスキャンを介さずにデジモンが手に入ることは稀だ。
Oh, by the way, I thought I should tell you, the glitched Hammermon that I was going to use one-shot that Kurisariumon, but so, with no help. Kinda, that's what put me off of it, really, because I was expecting, you know, a little bit of challenge, but that Digimon would probably remove all of the challenge. It would make hard mode viable, because you'd just be one-shotting the Digimon that are liable to one-shot you, but...
ましてや、プログラムが人に懐いたりなど。 なんとも奇妙な光景だ。
Could it be that he doesn't know Digimon as a living being?
ハッカーの中でも相当イレギュラーな存在になるだろう。ともかく卵は帰った。それじゃあ僕はそろそろ消えるとしよう。目つきの悪い少年。ああ、もう一人のイレギュラーの彼か。彼なら先のエリアへ向かった。
Oh, okay.
そこはかつてエデンのエントランスだった古いエリアだ。創世紀の遺物。忘れ去られた。
Some would say it's the beginning of Eden.
その証拠に初期タイプのログアウトゾーンも残されたままだ。今はプロテクトでロックされていて使用できないが、あの程度のロック、ハッカーであればどうということはない。そうだな、ここから帰りたくなったらそのログアウトゾーンを使うといい。目つきの悪い彼なら問題なく解除できるはずだ。彼の腕が落ちていなければね。なぜだろう。まさか彼から何も聞かされていないのか。なら僕から言うべきことはない。本人に直接聞いてくれ。
Well, let me guess, he's already a skilled hacker.
そういえばまだ名乗っていなかったな。僕はユーゴ、チームザクソンのユーゴだ。君が誇り高きハッカーを目指すのであれば我らザクソンを訪れるといい。扉はいつでも開いている。
Okay. Zaxxon. Oh yeah, you won't have to worry about this for a little bit. Let's go back and get that item, shall we? Ah.
どうして二人とも戻ってこないの？ひょっとしてハッカーに。
Ooh. I know this voice.
ちょっと待って。そーっと。
It may also be because this game is kind of weird about its character placement. You may already know what I mean about that.
君たち。
ねえねえ、君誰？
しゃべったわ。
え？
私ノキヤ。君の名前は？
僕アグモンって言
れはガブモン。
アグモンくんにガブモンくんか。へんてこな名前だね。
変じゃないもん。
君こそ変な名前だ。
くんだ。変じゃないもん。
あれ？
どうしたのかな。私のお顔が激キャワすぎてフリーズしちゃった。
なんだか懐かしい匂いがする。
私？
それに安心する匂いだ。
I wonder what they mean by that.
なんか照れちゃうな。ごめんね。私のエロカワフェロモンが仕事しまくっちゃってるみたいで。
No comment.
やっぱり君変だ。
もうどこ行ってたの？
うわ、また怖い人？
追いかけ回されるのはゴリゴリだ。逃げよう。
ちょっと落ち着いて。この子友達だから。
Scared them off.
ああ、行っちゃった。なんだったんだろう、あの可愛い物体 X は。
Digimon?
っていうか、あれ？君が連れてるその子がデジモン？じゃあさっきのあの子たちもデジモンなんだ。けどそのデジモンもあの子たちも悪そうなプログラムには見えないよね。デジモンか。あの子たちと一緒にいられるならいいかも。デジモンキャプチャー。
Well, yeah, there was another mod that I was thinking of putting on. This one comes with the Digidestined Edition, called the One Digimon mod, which essentially sort of limits you to one Digimon. Now, how it goes about and does this is, hey, Virgai, how's it going? Let me finish. Let me finish my ramble. The One Digimon mod basically buffs your partner to the proportion of which it can probably carry through the story on its own. Hey, this is just a one-off stream to, check out the Digidestined Edition mod. It's also a nice break from the Xenoblade grind.
何それ、超怖いじゃん。奥のエリアにあなたがいるのよね。君についてくから、早く合流しよう。
I think this game's setting is a nice change from the redigitized setting as well. Battle time. Terriermon seems a little bit stronger than my previous partner. Anyway, yeah, I've been doing okay, renting the old Skyrim out, trying to survive the heat. I guess in the large scope, long scope of things, it's not that hot, but I guess living here has caused that to happen. People always tell me that I should just move to the far north and just be in year-long winter. Should have enough MP to get through here. Oh, these ones are slightly stronger. So I guess this would have been the pack on hard mode that would probably kill me then. How close am I to a level? Not even halfway. I'll just use another predator. We've got heal items anyway. I don't know what Terramon evolves to. Can I see that from here? I don't think so. Oh, I can. Sort of. Well, whatever they are, they're all vaccine. I think I started with Palmon in my first game, so...
なんだか不思議な感じだな。子供の頃にこんなことがあった気がするんだよね。君と新とも会ったことがあるような。昨日チャットで会ったとかそういう意味じゃなくて。あれ？でもそっか。そうかも。なんか変。
Oh. That's an interesting flashback.
何今の？君も見た？またハッキング？もう本当何なの？
Yes, I know about the cursor. I can't do anything about it. Oh well, maybe I can, but I don't want to tab out to do something about it. So.
行こう。この先に新がいるんだよね。
If this was a standard game, I already know my final team, but since this is, you know, the mod you've just had a look at, I don't really need to... I don't really think I should need to choose my team this time around. So long as I bear in mind the whole vaccine virus data free thing. Like, maybe that's the most I need to bear in mind. Or perhaps maybe Ultra Digimon are just going to be better, as opposed to certain Digimon being picked for their abilities. Because it would be nice if Omnimon was better than Wargreymon. Just saying.
嫌な気分だ。
ああ、いたいた。ちょっともう、一人で勝手に行くとか？どんだけ自己中かませばよかですか。
あ。Ah, tentacles. As if the psychological horror wasn't strong enough already, let's keep going. I like the slow burn though. Oh, it just tapped out. That's good to know. Clearing notifications tabs me. The game is set to borderless windowed, by the way. I don't think that worked properly on Windows either, though, to be fair. I mean, it does look pretty terrifying. Can we even fight that? I had to look closer at the screen for a second because I read cutie fish. I was like, a what now? Of course, it's Nokia that gets petrified whenever she sees tentacles. I wonder why.
逃げてノキア。やるしかない。
Data is converging. Ah, the buffs itself. In down though. I guess that means the magic is going to be strong now. 0. Is this one of the scripted battles? Let me try this. Nope, 0. Yeah, for a Digimon game, it's got some really mature themes. I guess I'll just guard. Ah, I picked the guard just right. I mean, it could be worse. At least it didn't like beat up one of the Neptunia games. I'm on the verge of starting the third one. I'm just trying to bring myself to do it. You won't get away without us blocking the way for you, so... I don't think it does. I don't think it's like a super hard mode mod like some mods I've seen. I think it's more of a general rebalance mod. Well, I think there's a mod actually called General Rebalance mod that I nearly end up using. Yeah, I like that. It literally replaces your first name with the name you give him. The logout process will continue. How does that work? Okay. It would have been cool to have like an effect on the screen there that showed the whole online thing breaking down. Although this is pretty close.
なんだよあいつ、気味悪い。こら、天下の行動のど真ん中で何騒いでんだ。まとめて逮捕すんぞ。ああ、不敬さん。
Of course.
こっちに。誰が不敬さんだ、誰が。刑事さんだ、刑事さん。見た目だけで物事判断してんじゃねえ。逮捕すんぞ。
No, you definitely look like a policewoman.
キモいから逮捕。そこ逮捕。
I like how it makes a joke that police always want to make arrests. Anyway, remember what I was saying about mature themes? Well, here's a mature theme. Eyes emoji. Nice sunglasses.
実に興味深い。乗りたまえ。厄介なことになる前に。
おい、待てそこの車。止まらねえと逮捕するぞ。こ
ら。人よりは奇妙な現象に慣れている方なんだな。こんな現象は初めて見た。
Oh. Well, I guess leaving my light on at 10 PM. Yeah? Yeah, 10 PM. Nearly on the dot.
それはよかった。
I think we'll probably go for about half an hour or so.
どうしようかと思っていたところだ。そうか。君自身、自分の身に何が起きたのか理解できていないようだな。聞きたいことがあるなら何でも答えよう。私の知り得る範囲でな。
I have to be careful what I say as a as a YouTuber, because if I say the wrong person or the wrong character is hot, suddenly cancelled on Twitter, cancelled on YouTube, cancelled IRL. Yeah. Anyway.
いや、ひょっとすると君の友達も。そうか。友達のことは気にするな。とは言えないが、まずは自分自身のことを最優先に考えたまえ。
Yeah, 20 questions. Shinjuku, huh?
仕事で探し物をしていてね、偶然通りかかって君を見つけたのさ。自分で言うのもなんだが、あらましは嘘のような誠だ。今は中野にある私の事務所へ向かっている。そこで詳しい事情を聞かせてもらおう。君の体は極めてデジタルな状態にあるように見える。まるで電脳空間からアバターのまま現実世界に飛び出したような。もしも本当にそうだとしたら、実に興味深い現象だ。
Yeah.
私が誰か？そうか。自己紹介がまだだったな。最初に名乗るべきだったが、君の存在があまりにも興味深くてね、すっかり失念してしまっていたよ。すまない。
It can be a real problem if you're like a PokeTuber or a Digimon YouTuber and you say the wrong character is hot just because she happens to look a little bit mature. Because those games like to overuse children in areas where they maybe shouldn't be saying.
しがない探偵さ。
I think, which game was it? Was it Pokemon Gen 5 had that problem, but the character looked older than she actually was? I know, don't ask me, I don't know what the kanji means.
なるほど。経緯は把握した。
Although I can guess.
君が電脳空間からログアウトして出現したという新宿のあの場所は。
Yeah, that.
エデンへログインした場所と同じか、あるいはその付近なのかな。
I think, was it PSO2 was pretty guilty of misusing that. Now they specifically say the character's age when they're introducing an important character. Like, yeah, this is the Luster character trainer. She is 15, by the way, do not loot her. Like, Sega. Yeah, I know you have to say that, but really?
では今こうして私と会話している君と
I think it was Paris Case or something. The little smug brat girl that people in Japan love.
肉体から精神データが分離してしまい、個別の存在として現実世界に現れた。それとも何らかの理由で新宿に移動した肉体が壊れたデータの怪人のような姿に。
There's also this character is quote unquote 18 that Japan loves to do as well. Gotta be careful of that.
いずれにしろ奇妙奇天烈な話ではあるが、目の前にまさしく摩訶不思議な姿をした君がいる。現段階では
Anyway,
状
enough
況
of
証
that.
拠による単純な推理しかできない。早速情報収集を進めよう。まずは君がエデンにログインした場所の現状を確認するのが定石だろう。君はどこでログインしたんだ？
Actually, I don't really know where this character comes from, so...
ほう、私の言動に納得がいかないと。
No, I don't trust someone who just comes to my aid straight away without any ulterior motive.
電脳犯罪事件をはじめ多種多様な超常現象事件の解決に確かな実績を誇るクレミ探偵事務所だ。
Yeah, PSO2 JP definitely attracted all sorts of people. It wasn't just Lobby 3, it was a bunch of different lobbies depending on which one was E-lobby.
君の身に起こった怪異的現象の謎を解明するのにこれほど頼もしい場所はないだろう。そして君が腰掛けているのは依頼人用のソファー。何？依頼報酬の件ならば心配しなくていい。君の存在はすでに何よりの報酬なのだ。
I don't know, that still sounds like an ulterior motive.
大船にそうだな、メアリー・セレスト号あたりに乗り込
I
んだ
think
つ
the
も
one
り
I
でいなさい。
remember was like, was it Lobby 7? Something like that.
さて話を戻すとしよう。君がどこでログインしたかだが、それよりも何よりも前に君の姿をどうにかしなければいけないな。その姿ではまともに外を歩くこともできまい。それにとても不安定な状態に思える。
Well, the easiest way to reverse a problem is to try and do it again and see what happens.
じっくりと観察して確信したが、君はまさにデータの塊、デジタル体そのものだ。しかし君は私の声を聞き、ソファーに腰掛け会話している。現実世界の物理法則に従っている証拠だ。つまりリアル特性を持ったデジタル体、反電脳体と名付けるとしよう。君の体がデータで構成されているならば、見た目をどうにかすること自体はさほど難しくないだろう。適合するデータを取り
Well,
込み
it's just data,
修復すれば
therefore it can probably be repaired, right?
君は基本的にはエデン内で使用されているアバターと構造を同じくしているはず。クーロンの放置データの中にアバターパーツのデータが見つかれば上々なわけだが、問題はその状態でログインできるかどうかだな。
Oh, that one. Yeah, I remember that picture in circulation
テ
rather
レ
a
ビ
lot.
がどうかしたか？
こっちよ、飛びなさい。
I think there was a picture I had on my stream once that I didn't realize until after the fact. Thankfully, YouTube didn't catch on. They were pink, by the way. Jump. Well, that's new. I think. Oh, I love this level design so much. I know it's pretty basic in terms of pathing, but as a dungeon, this is pretty cool. Yeah. My only problem with the level design here is that usually the levels are too big for the minimap to be any use, and you'll often miss out on treasures. Oh, I didn't even get killed up. That could be a problem. Yeah, I don't see any items here, and Terriermon is on the verge of dying anyway, so... let's go... this way. Oh no, we're about to level, we'll be fine. I think this is one of those games where you get restored to full whenever you level up, so... Yeah, I only know in hard mode that some of the enemies here can be pretty rough. Right, that's me leveled and that's me fully healed, so yeah, I'll be fine now. Whoa. Oh no, not the exit. But click for a giant green exit sign in the sky. Something, the internet is a series of... It seems we're going back to the Kowloon place. That's good. More scan data is always good. Hmm? Oh. Hey? Hi, what? Anyway, yeah, this is effectively home.
私の声が届いたようね。ようこそデジラボへ。ここはデジタルワールドとかすかに交わるデジモンたちの楽園。私は三神楽ミレイ。あなたにこの楽園を解放してあげる。
She was one of the characters I had to do a double take when I saw her here for the first time. I was like, what? What are you doing here? Because the last game I played with her in it was redigitized, and I was like, what? What are you doing here? Unfortunately, I didn't play Decode, and I suspect that game probably explains it. Decode is one of those games that I do have available to me, but actually playing it, it's the difficult bit. Because I'm gonna get attacked for this, aren't I? I am not a huge fan of the monster raising games. They are a real hassle just to complete, because you're going back and forward every time your Digimon needs raised, pooped, eaten, and trained every single time. So annoying.
Digital Monster Laboratory. タルラボでもモントリーでも略し方は自由だけれど。
Actually, that's a pretty cool point. It's not the first time that's been mentioned. Remember that cutscene from Digimon World 3 at the very beginning, where you go through the series of tubes in order to reach the game server? That entire scene reminded me of our war game, and yeah, that's definitely a possibility that it was inspired by that.
私は デジラボをおすすめしているわ。知らないなら知らないで特に問題ないわ。時が来ればおのずと知ることになるはずだから。私があなたを呼んだ。それは少し違うわ。
Okay.
あなたが私を呼んだ。
Hey, what?
あな
I
たが
didn't see nor hear anything.
交わり始めている。その運命の交差に私は引き寄せられ、あなたを見つけた。つまり私はあなたに呼ばれたのよ。
Oh, I see. It's some sort of reverse psychology. Okay.
まずはここがどういう場所か自分の目で確かめてみて。
Or did you think? I don't think I can evolve yet. I don't think that's like evolve. Okay, I can actually see the silhouettes now. So we got Ikakumon, Gargamon, Tailmon, Unimon, maybe Shime Unimon, and I'm not sure what that is. And we're halfway to Koromon, that's nice. Can I use this yet, or we did, or oh, I can just use it. Give me a minute. She's either 24, 25, or 26, so yeah, we can say that. Yeah, she is. Digifarm. So I guess we just go now? Or do I just talk to her? I guess I just go. Token? Oh, hacking skill. Oh, it's called connection jump, okay. Just the ones? I think we'll play up until the point where we have the avatar parts, and that'll be that. Why is this available? Oh, Kyoko. Been a while. I'm surprised the signal reaches this far, to be honest. Oh yes, A rank luck. Okay. So there are X-antibody mods, and they do exist, but unfortunately, because of the way the mod interacts with various Digimon in order to fix the penetration skills, you know what? I chose not to install extra Digimon mods in order to have a better sense of balance in this game. But there is an ex-antibody Digimon in this game anyway. No, there's multiple actually, now I think about it. Oh right, this is actually a good idea. Oh, they've changed the menus, so I get lost sometimes. This one. I wonder if they fixed the phrases. There are some questions in this game where the answer is just nonsensical. I think the most known one is the Beelzemon question. Dang. Hey, Koromon. Good. I just started to field guide. Anyway. Reading the tutorial? Nah. I mean, certainly you can install the ex-antibody forms if you wish, it's just I chose not to because of mod's intention. Oh, rookies! There we go. This is gonna hurt, isn't it? What does who ask? Did I miss something? Well, this is gonna get close. I'm gonna use an item here. There we go. Oh, some of your Digimon on your Digifarm ask you questions, and depending on your answer, you get more or less spawned. Yeah, that hurt. That nearly got me. And there's a question with an answer of Beelzemon. However, the translation for the text got the answers in the wrong places. So you'll answer Beelzemon and they'll say, no, it was Woodmon. You're like, wait, what? I think it was something to do with whose skill is double impact or something. Yeah, I would probably, if I was just not streaming, I would probably go to the mirror dungeon and get some Digimon to fight for me. Maybe I should save. Yeah, first encounter with rookies. Ouch. Here's our island. Should be fine now. Oh yeah, poison, yeah, that's the thing. I think they buffed the rate that you can apply status effects, so... that should help a lot in the later game. Technically speaking, we can go and unlock that firewall, but I guess we don't need to right now. There's an item there. An item here. SP capsule is nice, but they seem to be throwing Digimon that are advantageous to us, so Guess I'll just stick with the good old reliable melee attack. Export, I forget what that does. That's returns to start of dungeon or something, right? Yeah. Yeah, cross combo. That's for when you got multiple party members, so completely irrelevant. Take out the Cinnamon first. Hey, critical hit. Rest in peace. I wonder how Terrarium stats are growing. Balanced, okay. I guess I'll stay balanced. While we're on the subject of stats, another thing this mod does I really like is it balances out the stats for everyone and makes it so their nature affects their stats more, and what you do in the farm with them has more bearing on what sort of Digimon they are. It's kind of how should I say this? Kind of an easy way of sorting out a balance problem. This also definitely helps because... Oh, was I thinking of something else? Maybe. I'll have to have a look at that in a bit. Logout zone is still broken. Well, at least we got that. I think we can just use the export to go back. I think that's the intention. Deal with the experience. There's a bit of early game experience, never hurt anyone. Getting some scan data never hurts either. I think this mod also nerfs the scan data acquisition a little bit. I think it says something along the lines of it makes scan data feel much more important. Like, you're not gonna grind to 999 scan data or something because there's no point. You'd probably get more stats just by conversing the Digimon as soon as you get it. I think that guy sat in front of the firewall. Can I see this? Yes. This guy here is just a blocker. Invisible plot wall or something. So I guess the only way to go would be back, I guess? Yeah, there's an exit here, okay. I guess this is where the export will take me. I guess I can leave now though? And we're right on half an hour, right.
無事に戻ってこれたじゃないか。当然の帰結。推測通り。
Oh, I forget the exact criteria. I think it's related to story or something.
しかし、よくよく現実離れした能力だ。物理法則に律儀に従っているのは物質生命体としての本能的な恐怖によるものかな。本当に興味深い。
邪魔するよ、京ちゃん。
相変わらず物音一つ立てませんね、おじさん。
おじさん。
おっとすまん。またやっちまったか。
それとその呼び方もいい加減改めてもらえませんか。子供の頃の呼び名ですよ。
ようちゃんこそいい加減諦めてくれないかい。 俺にとっちゃきょうちゃんはきょうちゃんだよ。いくつになっても美人の凄腕探偵になってもな。
それでいつからそこに？どこまで話を聞きました？
今来たところだが、なんかまずい。ああ、先客がいたのか。すまんすまん。依頼話の最中だったのかな。
いえ、この子は依頼人ではありますが、少し毛色の異なる存在でして。
おお、では何者だい。
Sure.
紹介しておこう。こちらは又吉刑事。父の代からの付き合いでね、旧知の仲だ。信頼もしている。電脳犯罪を専門に追う本庁好きのエリート部署の刑事だよ。
I'm sure I'm going to regret calling myself an assistant detective, but hey.
見かけによらずと思っただろう。まあ実際のところ見かけ通りのはみ出し者だ。でなきゃ探偵ってのはうさんくさい連中とつるんだりしないさ。
No, you completely fit the detective look.
おっと、出現出現。
それで何か事件ですか？依頼でしたらどうぞソファーにかけてお待ちを。今美味しいコーヒーを入れて。
あ、
いやいい。
Nope.
今日は依頼じゃない。
Nope.
コーヒーはいいよ。
Nope. Nope. Mm-mm.
エデン症候群の件で少し気になる噂を耳にしてね。
Well,
きょ
this
うちゃ
is
んも興
convenient
味があるん
timing.
じゃないかな。
聞かせていただきましょうか。
I like how they set the characters up in the 3D world only to go back to 2D. That's hilarious.
この子なら大丈夫ですよ、おじさん。実はエデンに絡む特殊な関係者です。それにある種のスペシャリストにな
I
れ
don't
る
know,
素
that
質があ
makes
り
me
ます。
sound even more sus.
話を聞かせておくべきでしょう。
そうか。きょうちゃんのお墨付きなら問題ない。話ってのはエデン症候群患者を隔離している例の特別病棟の噂だよ。おっと、未来の専門家さんにはエデン症候群の説明が必要かい？
Yeah, that would be interesting.
お願いします。
エデン症候群ってのはエデンを利用中のユーザーが突然意識不明になり、そのまま目覚めなくなる奇病だ。年々患者数は増えているが、原因、治療法、症状、未だ多くが謎に包まれている。セントラル病院にはエデン症候群患者の専用病棟、特別病棟があって、そこでは研究及び回復処置を行っているが、妙に情報統制が厳しくてな。患者の家族も立ち入れない。
That still doesn't really explain what it is.
上白のイメージダウンになるのを恐れて、
Oh, well, that
事
would
実を
explain
隠蔽
it.
しているんじゃないかなんて噂もある。今回の件も噂の息を出ない類ではあるんだが、
Rumor. Ooh.
近くセントラル病院の背後
Imagine a
が
record
動き出しそうだ。
PTSD right there.
背後。上白エンタープライズですね。
I can still hear the BGM.
ああ、セントラル病院は上白の息がかかっている。エデンネットワークの運営元である上白のな。発症患者の増加、症状の重篤化傾向、それらが明らかになりつつある今、上白が黙っているはずがない。
Well, I guess they're acting awfully realistically then.
普段の病院で人の出入りが激しくなっている。特別病棟のセキュリティも強化されるらしい。
So many times in corporate, they always say, "Oh, we'll just remain silent because then everything will just blow over and everything will be okay in the end."
これは何か。
That only works so many times.
ようやくですね。
ああ、やっとだ。
やはりコーヒーを入れてきますよ。景気よく乾杯といきましょう。
Can't
おっ
wait.
と、そろそろ署に戻らないと。悪いが、乾杯はまたの機会にしよう。じゃあ、またな。
He left awfully quickly.
君、きょうちゃんの入れたコーヒーには気をつけろ。特に色と固形物にはな。
Solid chunks?
ほら、いつかきょうちゃんのコーヒーを鑑識に回す日が来るんじゃないかと。
You haven't even tasted her coffee and you're afraid. I don't know about this.
聞いての通りだ。エデン症候群絡みの生きた情報は手に入りにくい。背後で上城の統制が行き届いているからな。そしてこれからさらにセキュリティは厳しくなる。エデンで異変が起き、異常な状態の君が現れた。タイミングを同じくして上城も動くという。これは偶然か？いな、必然だ。この上なく明白な論理だ。推理するまでもない。私はこれからセントラル病院へ向かう。セキュリティ強化の前に可能な限り情報を引き出す。君もぜひ同行してくれたまえ。
Yeah, after grinding.
君の状態に関する情報求めよ。
I could do with
さらば与
like
えられる。
finishing up my party.
叩けよ。さらば開かれん。いや、君の場合、開けごまが適当か？
Yeah, the doors will be wide open. Oh no, I was referring to corporate entities remaining silent whenever there's unrest. My favorite example of that is always Sega. Whenever something goes wrong, it's always peace and quiet. PR will often say, if something goes wrong, it's best to stay quiet because if we say something wrong, it'll just make it worse. But when you realize that saying something wrong is either right or wrong itself, then oh no, don't worry. You're good. Ooh, animated. She stands out. Stands out by being as plain as possible. He seems depressed. Staring contest. Awkward. I like the third answer. Let's go for it. Let's see what happens. Not interested? Well, okay then. Oh well. Alright. That's going to be all from me for tonight. So, thank you, Virguy, for coming. I'll be streaming next week, maybe. I think I'm getting a takeaway. Also, that'll be nice. Anyway, that'll be all from me for tonight, and good night.